Hey guys, I just want to make sure this is recording real quick before I start. And it shows that it is. So first and foremost, welcome to this call. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so excited that you're watching this. I just want to give you a heads up. I am filming this right now in the afternoon, and I apologize for my appearance and my voice. I have been very sick this week. If you don't know me, I am in my second trimester of my first pregnancy, which is so exciting, and we're very happy about that. But I came down with a nasty bug, turned into an upper respiratory infection and an ear infection. So I've been down for the count this week. And because of that, I wanted to make sure I had a backup. We're supposed to go live tonight, and I will be live provided nothing goes wrong, like I lose my voice again or anything like that. But I wanted to provide a backup while it's the afternoon, while I've got some energy. So I put on my face, I put on my makeup, and here I am. If you don't know me, guys, my name is Holly Llewellyn, and I am the founder of Team Iron Bells. You are likely listening to this because either A, one of the coaches on our team is a friend or family member, and you're just really interested in their journey and learning a little bit more about what they do, or B, maybe you're a customer or a challenger or a client with one of the coaches on our team, and you're interested in the coach membership or partnering with us to help other people, and you just have some questions and you want to learn a little bit more about it. That's fine. I totally get that. So first, let me tell you, I want to make sure I'm 110% transparent with you. I am always an open book. So if you're watching this and you have questions, jot them down, send me an email afterwards or an email to your coach. I will give you all the contact information later. So I want to briefly tell you about my coaching story. Mine's a little bit different than a lot of people, guys. I'm now a full-time coach, and I'm going to tell you why, but I'm also going to tell you about some of the other ways you can partner with us. Or help just change some lives. So first, let me backtrack a few years. I had just got my first full-time desk job out of college. I was so excited, and I started the job, even though it wasn't what I went to school to do, by the way. And it was fun, you know, for the first year or so, but by 5 years in, I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible, and I'll get to that in a second. But I also put on a lot of weight. So something I had not anticipated when I got that first job was that I'd be sitting at a computer a lot. And that was, aside from hosting events, I was at my desk at my computer because everything else was all done virtually. And that weight gain went on like that. I still was working out. Don't get me wrong. I was running 2 miles a day. I was eating healthy. And by that, I mean, I was like, oh, look at me. I've got this fancy job. I'll just order out for lunch every day, and oh, you know what, I'm going to probably stop and get a latte on my way in because that's fun. Who doesn't love getting a latte? And in the afternoon, maybe I'd have something from the candy machine. I just was making all these small choices that I didn't realize were adding up to big weight gain results, and I ended up being very, very unhappy in all areas of my life. So a friend of mine saw the struggle, saw what was going on, and she reached out to me and was like, listen, I see what's going on. I know that you're frustrated. I have something that I think might work for you. Let me know if you're interested. And this is a girl that I went to high school with, so I trusted her. I knew her. I'd known her for years, and she had lost tons and tons of weight, you guys. Like, she was the runner-up for the grand prize one year. Like, that's how much she lost. It was insane. I can't even remember the amount. But if you're interested, I can point you to her transformation. It's all over the internet. Anyways, I trusted her. And what she had to offer was a challenge pack, which several of you are probably already aware of that. And that's basically a workout program that was offered by Beachbody and coupled that with a nutrition plan and Shakeology. And mind you guys, leading up to this, I was getting sick all the time. I was depressed, quite frankly. I had terrible skin. My energy levels were way down. So I started this little journey with her, and I fell in love with the process. She put me in a group. We were in a private group, and every day everyone checked in, and we were cheering each other on. And I started noticing, seriously, within about 2 weeks, I started noticing some changes. I was already starting to lose some weight. I was getting back to my normal self. My energy levels were going up. I felt happier again. My hair and skin, which had both become pretty dull, were vibrant. Just quick side note, my hair was so dull, guys. At this point in time, I was 26 years old, and I had to get my hair colored once a month. Why should a 26-year-old have to get their hair colored every 4 weeks? That's insane, right? So that being said, I was noticing all these amazing changes, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it was radiating everywhere. And I started having some friends ask about it, and my mom and some other family members were like, what are you doing? Of course, I've been posting a little bit about my journey, but only because I was so freaking excited about all of the changes. And I kind of really was starting to feel like my real self again. So I went to my friend, the girl who I was working with, and I was like, hey, I have some other people that are interested. Can they join the group with us? Is that okay? All I wanted, guys, was for them to have a good time too and have a good experience, because if it worked for me, then it might work for them as well. That's when my friend presented me with this opportunity. She was like, that's fantastic. If you want them to sign up with me, you can. However, if you want to sign up as a coach and partner with me, then you can have a little bit of a side gig on, to help pay off some things. Mind you, I also had just purchased a brand new 2014 Ford Explorer Limited right off the lot. So it was a pretty penny for that car payment. So I was like, oh, extra cash? I can earn some extra cash doing this? Are you kidding me? Yeah. So I ended up signing up. And once I signed up, I learned more and more about this opportunity. And that is just slightly after I met my now husband, Tommy. We started dating, and I knew from the get-go, I had this urge in my heart. I just knew he was the one. And literally on date 2, I texted one of my best friends, and I'm like, I'm going to marry this kid. I just know it. And here we are almost 5 years later, and we're expecting our first child. We got married earlier this year. All that aside, I knew back then that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I knew already, like, was unhappy in my day job. I had been there for 5 years. It was awful. It was just pulling at me in every area of my life and draining me. And so that's when I started to think a little bit more about this opportunity. As I started working with others, guys, I really fell in love with the process of helping others as well, not just myself. It's amazing how wonderful it makes you feel when you have someone come up to you and they're like, because of you, I didn't give up. Because of you, I fought through today. And you know what? I'm going to fight through tomorrow. And little by little, they'll lose 6 pounds. They'll lose 10 pounds. Or maybe their relationship with food changes. I got to stop right now because I'm going to get emotional. If you have questions about that, client transformations are the best feeling in the world. Moving on so I don't get emotional and we can keep this going fast. That's when I started thinking about wondering if I could do this full time, because I did want to be a stay-at-home mom, but I knew that financially, for Tommy and I to uphold the lifestyle that we are used to, we travel a lot, guys. We love to travel. We like to have new experiences. Though we don't have a giant home, we like to be able to live and buy whatever we want, go wherever we want to do, and not have to worry about the financial burden of that. Not have to say, oh, I'd really love to go on that trip, but you know what, guys, I got to save up money for 6 months. We like to say, freaking yeah, can we sign up right now? So that being said, I knew that I needed to contribute financially to our household in order for me to be able to do that. So I etched out a plan. I started working hard, and here we are, like I said, almost 5 years later. I am now a full-time coach. So my day is very different from a lot of the coaches that you may know, or even what you're even like interested in at all. So I get up in the morning, I work out. What you see right here in the background, this is my home office, but I've recently reorganized it literally just like a week ago. I had a beautiful IKEA shelf right here, which is all over here. And I wish I could turn my whole monitor around, but my monitor is very big on my desk. And so my IKEA shelf is now over on a different wall because I wanted to bring my treadmill in from the garage. Something that I've really been enjoying is supplementing my Beachbody workouts currently with my pregnancy with just some nice walking. It's a nice low impact thing that I can do to still get some activity in, especially like in the afternoons. And now that it's like nearly winter outside. So if you see that in the background, that's why. But what I do, guys, is I get up in the morning, I work out, I check in with my clients. We go over goals, make sure they're all hitting their goals and answering any questions or helping them if they've had a stumble or even a fall. I have time to sit down and make my own homemade delicious latte that, by the way, is like way. I was going to say something else, but I'll just bleep that out. Way less calories than what I would get at Starbucks. I have time to sit down and and have that coffee and enjoy it and snuggle with my cat. I have a cat. If you don't know me, I'm a crazy cat lady. And then I get to work. I'll sit down and work for a couple hours. Then I get up. I have time to make a delicious lunch. I cook lunch every day. I never have to worry about like rushing home from my job or anything like that. So it's fantastic. I have time to do that. And you know what I do? I'm not even going to lie. I make my lunch and then I sit down and I watch an episode of Netflix. But that's my break, guys. So most people have a lunch hour break or, they go do something. That's what I do. I sit down and I watch an episode of Netflix. After I'm done, I clean up from lunch. I come back in here to my office. I work for a little bit and then the day's over. That's a typical work day for me. But the beauty of this is because I am full-time from home, I can restructure my day however I want to. At least one day a week, I go out to my best friend's house. She's a stay-at-home mom of 2 little boys, and I have coffee with her. Several times a week, I go out to my parents. My mom is retired. My dad is still working, but he's a farmer. And so it's been really fun, especially this fall, just to go out and like ride in the combine with him while he's doing harvest and visit my mom, and help mom take lunch to the field. And I can do all that and have those memories with my parents. And it's just amazing. It's so amazing that I have the time to do that. And I'm just so thankful. So that's what my life looks like right now. Now, let me backtrack and tell you a little bit what it looks like if you are interested in this opportunity as a part-time job or a way to earn a little bit of extra income. Most of the coaches on our team, we have a couple other coaches who are full-time on our team, and that's fantastic. Pardon me. I thought I was going to cough. I have hot tea right here in case I do get like a coughing fit from this cold. So we do have a lot of coaches who are part-time coaches or that just love the culture that we've created and the community. And so what they do is a little bit different. Guys, they have a full-time job or maybe they have a part-time job that they go to and they'll go do that or, whatever time a day their schedule is, they'll go to their job and then they'll do a power hour. And that's something that we teach, guys, and I can tell you all about it. But it's just we give you the tools to make sure that you're productive no matter what your schedule is, no matter what your goals are. If you're in this to earn a little bit of extra side income, girl, I got you, okay? If you want to make an extra car payment each month or you want to pay your cell phone bill without dipping into, some other income, we can totally get you there. And if you have questions about that, please let me know. The bulk of this, though, guys, is that the people who join our team do this because they love helping people. They do this because maybe they've had a transformation themselves, or they've been a part of a challenge group, or they've been a customer, and they've seen the results. They've seen all the amazing changes that they've gone through, their lifestyle changes. They've seen how it's been effective to their schedule, their family members, everything else in their life. And they're like, this is fantastic. I think I want to spread the love. And so what we do is basically just partner together. If you are interested in that, let me know. Again, I'm going to give you contact information here in a little bit. But what I wanted to hit on before we close are just some top questions. There are a few questions I think that are very common when someone's considering this. And I just want to hit those because, like I said, I want to be fully transparent. First and foremost, everyone's like, this sounds amazing. What does it cost? Guys, if you want to be a coach, there's a customer membership with Beachbody or a coach membership. The coach membership is $15.95 a month, but that gets you a $25, good grief, a 25% discount on everything Beachbody. Specifically, if you are a Shakeology addict like me, then you're going to save money anyways. It saves you money every single month, even if you're not actively trying to help other people, if you just want to use the discount. So please know that. There's never any pressure from me or the members on our team to sell, to help people. If you want to work the business, we are here to train you every step of the way and help you in every capacity. If you don't want to work the business, we're still here to cheer you on with your personal goals and just, make sure that you're rocking your program. That being said, the next question I typically get is, okay, if I am interested in this, do I have to be a salesperson? And I had the same question, same exact question. And that's actually something I said. I'm like, I'm so excited about this, but I'm not a salesperson, and I think that salesy people are icky, so I don't know if I can do this. And I just remember my coach laughing and being like, that's not what we do. And I was like, okay, tell me a little bit more about that. Guys, no one on our team is ever trained to be salesy or pushy in any capacity. All you're doing is building relationships with people, whether it's someone that you know, someone from church, a coworker, a family member, a friend. You're just building a relationship. If they have a need, if they have a need that you can identify, or if they've spoken to you about this, or you're having a conversation with them and the need comes up in conversation, then you can say, hey, P.S., I've got this awesome solution. If you're interested in it, I'd love to help you. If not, that's okay too. Like, no one is ever pushy, so please know that. And we are all about building and fostering relationships. It's a relationship business, honestly, and just learning to love people and helping them learn to love themselves. So one of the next questions I typically get is, okay, how much money can I earn if I decide to do this? And that is a open-ended question because the sky's the limit. I'm not gonna lie, it takes work. It's not hard, but it takes work, okay? And that being said, if you're interested in, like I said earlier, if you're interested in a little, full-time or part-time side gig, I can help answer questions with any of those. Oh, let me try to put this in perspective. As a part-time coach, I started out earning maybe $100 to $200 in my first couple months from helping people, and that just continued to build. By the time I quit my full-time job, I was able to walk away, and the only thing, I replaced my salary, which was $38,000. The only thing that I didn't have was the benefits, which was just health insurance. I purchased my own health insurance on the open marketplace instead, and have had a much happier lifestyle ever since. My income has continued to grow, and we are working on paying off the rest of our debt. Like everyone else, there are car loans and student loans and just other things that we're working on paying off, and we are so close, guys. We're so close. I can taste it. It's been fantastic. We've actually been utilizing the Dave Ramsey snowball effect. It's been fantastic. Tommy's at the point now where we're looking at a new truck for him, and I'm just so excited. So that's been a big goal that we're working towards. So that being said, the next question I typically get is regarding just like how to do this, how to coach. Like, oh, this is great. I'm very interested. What do I do though? We have a full training. We offer full training for anybody that's interested in this. I have resources upon resources upon resources available for you. So please don't ever think that you're going to have to sign up, or that you're going to sign up and then that you're going to be left going, what do I do? How do I figure this out? Pardon me, I'm going to sneeze. So I'm going to blow my nose. Like I said, I'm so sorry about this cold. We have, so gross. We have full training for everything. We do trainings as a new coach, as a veteran coach. We help you with conversations. We help you with learning how to post on social media. We help you with their business center, your website, everything from the ground up. So please don't ever worry about that. I think that's about it for the frequent questions that I get. But if you have more, like I said, please let me know. So let me give you my contact information. First and foremost, you can find me on Facebook, Holly Llewellyn. If you're in this group and if you're watching this video, then you've probably already been able to click on my icon and find me on Facebook. You can message me on my page or on my profile, whichever you prefer. If you would prefer to email me, it is, are you ready? hollylllewellenfitness@gmail.com. And I'm going to spell that out. HOLLYLEWELLEN fitness@gmail.com. If you were invited by one of the coaches on our team, by all means, reach out to them first. Just say, hey, I watched the video. These are my questions. If they can't answer your questions, they'll point you to me. Most of them can all answer the questions. A lot of them are turning into veterans. I'm so proud of them. They just know so much about this, and they've been helping so many people. It's so exciting. So I hope that this video helped answer your questions. I hope it helped spark some additional questions, because like I said, this is a quick overview, but I want to be transparent with you about some of the, the major questions that we get, and just share a little bit about my story. So contact us, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.